Hi guys, welcome to my channel. So today I'm going to be doing a little review of two fairly new eyeshadow palettes, and I am talking about the Hot Hot Heat eyeshadow palettes from LA Girl. These palettes are absolutely beautiful. The packaging is breathtaking to me. I am so in love with these. I have been waiting for such a long time for these to be available in Holland, and when I got that email, I snatched them right away. I couldn't make a choice, so I just got both of them. In the US, they have been out for quite a while now, but for me they are new. So if you want to see both of these palettes reviewed on my eyeballs, then all you have to do is stay tuned and consider subscribing. If you do, make sure to hit that notification bell to be notified every single time I post. And without any further ado, let's get right into this review. Okay guys, let's get into this. I am so excited about these palettes. The first one that I have here is called VACAY Everyday, and this is what the packaging looks on the outside, and then in the back you have all the colors and then all the names and all the information that you need, such as ingredients. The packaging feels very heavy and also very expensive, which these palettes are very affordable, and the colors inside of this one are very pretty. This is what they look like. The pan size is absolutely huge. You have your transitions, you have your pops of colors. It is such a beautiful palette. I absolutely love it. And then the second one that I have is called Aloha Vibes. Let's open it. And this is what the packaging looks on the outside. I love these colors. They are absolutely gorgeous. And then on the back, again, you have all the color names and also all the information. And the colors in this palette are super pretty as well. I just could not make a choice. I have to be honest, the reason that I got this palette is for two colors, which are the teal and the blue. The teal is called Maui and then the blue is called Island Life. I just thought I needed this palette because of those two colors. But if I am honest, when you look at this palette, you can see that you don't have a lot of transition shades, and I love a palette to be complete. So I think that I'm going to be using both of these palettes because I need that teal color on my eyeballs, but I also need some transition I also need some transition shades, so I think that I'm going to be using both of them in this video. So I'm gonna go ahead and prime my eyes using my MAC Soft Ochre Paint Pot as usual. It feels very weird to be pressing on my eye like this because I am wearing contacts, and girl, the last time that I wore contacts is when I was still a teenager, I believe. It is such a long ass time ago. And if you're wondering what contacts I'm wearing, I actually got these ones from Opti Colors or Opti Colors, and I have them in the color Hazel. There you go. And I'm not really sure yet how I feel about them. I just really wanted contacts to make, you know, to make stuff more exciting, but I don't know how I feel about this color. Maybe I will feel a little bit better about it when I have makeup on, but we are going to be finding that out real soon. All right, so I went ahead and started on this eye already, and as you can see, there is some fallout and there was some kickback in the pan, but I do not mind that at all as long as I'm not wearing my foundation first. I have absolutely no problem with kickback or fallout. So let's get on with this eye. I found out that it's very confusing. So for instance, this color next to Voyage is called Flame, and when we look in the back of the palette, this is Flame. But as you can see, it is nothing like the actual shade in the palette. So that makes it kind of confusing to try and find the shade. So as you can see, the color is very different, but the first one that I used is Voyage, and it is this orange shade. So as you can see, the color is very pigmented, but I thought it was matte when I first saw it in the pan, but I don't know if you can see this, but it's actually not a matte shade. It is not a very shimmery shade, but it's definitely not matte. It has a sheen to it, but I don't think I mind it. I have to wait and see how I feel at the end, but for now I don't mind it. So I took this color with my Morphe E22 brush. It is a tapered blending brush. And I dropped it. So it is a tapered blending brush, and I really like this brush. And by the way, the palette that I started off with is actually the VACAY Everyday palette. I have to get myself together and stop forgetting to mention things. The second color I picked up is this brown shade, and this one is called Cabana, and the brush that I used for this is the AOA Studio E129 by Shop Miss A. Here you can see that there is some kickback in the pans, but I am totally fine with that. So you can't see me in the viewfinder right now, but I just wanted to show you how huge the mirror in this palette is. I love a big mirror, so when you're taking this with you, traveling, this mirror is gonna be freaking amazing because it's so big. This brown shade I'm gonna be placing in my outer corner. And I'm also gonna be dragging this color all the way into my inner corner here. So now I'm gonna go in with the Aloha Vibes palette, and I am going to be taking the darkest shade in here, which is the black, and this one is called Serenity. I am gonna be applying this color with my little Sigma E25 brush. For my brow bone highlight, I'm going to be using this shade over here. This one is called Tropics, and I am going to be taking that with my MAC 242 brush. Now I'm going to take my pink Shop Miss A brush in E130 with nothing on it, and I'm just going to blend that edge like that. Okay, so for my favorite part, which is of course this teal shade, this one is called Maui, and girl, I swatched it on the back of my hand. Look at this color. Oh my god, so freaking pretty. All right, so I am gonna take my flat shader brush. This one is my 239 from MAC, my favorite flat shading brush. I'm gonna see how this eyeshadow does on its own. I usually always spray my eyeshadows, my shimmer ones, but let's just see how this does. Okay, now let's spray it. Yes, that's it. Ooh, look at this freaking color. It is so freaking pigmented and so pretty. All right, so the color is on, and now I'm gonna be picking up its neighbor, this one here, which is called Romance, and I am gonna be taking this color with a clean 239 brush from MAC. So this color seemed very shimmery in the pan, but on the eyes it actually looks almost matte. It does have that luminosity to it, but it is definitely not a shimmer. All right guys, so I cleaned up underneath my eyes, and now it's time for eyeliner. I'm going to be using my favorite one, which is the Brushstroke liner in Brush Black by MAC. So the eyes are pretty much done. I also went ahead and I applied some eyelashes. I used the Vanessa lashes by Shop Miss A. Now I'm gonna go ahead and do my face. I am filming a foundation review today as well. The foundation review is actually going to be up before the LA Girl Palace review. So if you have not seen my foundation review yet, I am going to be reviewing the Dose of Colors Meet Your Hue foundation. So if you haven't seen it yet, I will link it right here or here for you to watch it, and I will be right back. So I am back with a full face of makeup. So this is how the look turned out. I really like it, but that is obviously because of this shade.
This color is my absolute favorite color in the whole wide world. Okay, so
if I'm being completely honest, this is not the best look that I've ever done. Obviously, I only had those two palettes to work with, and I did find it kind of hard to find the right shades to match this teal green, because I really wanted to use this color, but I felt like it didn't really have a lot of complementary colors to work with for this teal. So it is not my favorite look that I've ever done, but it looks pretty nice and I feel kind of cute. Alright, so let's start with the VACAY Everyday palette. In this palette, I feel like we have enough shades to work with, and also I feel like that the color scheme is complementary. You know, the colors fit together well, but I am missing a darker brown than this one, and I also am missing a black, but obviously I do have a black in the other palette. But what if you only wanted to buy this one? Then you don't have that dark shade to darken up a look, you know, and I feel like that is kind of important. Obviously I did not use any of the other colors, but this one is also really calling my name. And then all of these shimmers are real eye catchers. They are absolutely beautiful. Look at that. They are absolutely beautiful. So these are those 3 shimmer shades swatched. They look absolutely breathtaking. I am not even joking you. I don't know if the camera is picking this up. So the shimmer shades are absolutely beautiful. They are creamy, they are buttery, they are super pigmented, super reflective. The mattes, however, I feel like they could be better. They are not bad by any means. They are very pigmented as well, and they blend like butter as well. I don't know, they are not my favorite kind of formula, but how can I explain this? I don't hate them at all. I really like them, but I don't love them. So for example, if I have time on my hands, then I would grab these mattes. But if I don't, then I would go for something like, for example, the Morphe X Jekyll and Hyde palette. Those mattes, those are the kind of richness, the kind of mattes that I like. So for the Aloha Vibes palette, this one is absolutely gorgeous as well. These shimmer shades are beautiful. I love the pops of colors that you have in here. I know that each and every shimmer shade is going to be absolutely gorgeous and reflective on the eyes. As you know, you need mattes to build up a look, and here we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 matte shades, and as you can see, none of them can you really use as a transition or as a crease color, so you don't really have enough shades to build a full look. That is the only downside that I can think of about this palette. So if you do decide to purchase this palette, do bear in mind that you will be needing a different palette to build a complete look.
Swatch this color, definitely. I want to swatch this purple, and I want to swatch this blue, and then maybe also this yellow gold.
These are the swatches from the shimmer shades. I did add this color here, which is this bottom shade here. It looks whitish grayish in the pan, but it actually has a very nice purple shift to it. So as you can see, the swatches are absolutely gorgeous. With that being said, I feel like you cannot go wrong with these palettes. By the way, I didn't even tell you how much they retail for, so I'm gonna look that up real quick. So on the LA Girl website, they retail for $18, and that is really affordable, being that you get a very nice palette. The packaging is really nice. It has a huge mirror, it has huge pans, and you get 16 shades, so you cannot beat that with a stick. That, ladies and gentlemen, was everything that I could think of about these palettes. I hope that I covered everything and that I didn't forget any crucial information, because for some reason sometimes I get a brain fart when I'm doing reviews, which is very annoying. But these palettes are absolutely gorgeous. They are affordable, they are drugstore, they are pigmented, so I would definitely say that they are approved and definitely worth the buy. So yeah, that was it for this review. I hope you guys liked watching this video. If you did, then please go ahead and give me a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel if you would like to see more of my future videos. If you do decide to subscribe, then go ahead and click that notification bell to be notified every single time I post, and hopefully I will see you in my next video. Thank you for watching. Bye.